side. And yep, Dad is back. Dad is back. Mama's back. That was for the Big Brother 10 fans out there. Now, Team GB may not have won gold today, but if there were a medal for every time we took the piss out of a housemate, we would be draped in a Union Jack, running and crying around a stadium as we speak. I don't know where they find these people to actually do this. But there isn't, so we better get started. Now, it appears that Luke A has been having premonitions. Check this out.
Do you remember last year when they, the parents and family voted for him?
Imagine his fucking parents nominated for him.
Yeah. There will be more on that. I've had a pulley tooth and I can't speak. There will be more on that later on. I was about to say it again. First up, though, shall we meet our panel?
Yeah,
let's do it. Okay, so she was here 2 weeks ago and she's come back for more, which is awesome because it means we haven't deeply offended someone. It's the lovely Angelica Bell. Joining her, 3 weeks once described him as an urban, moronic, hedonistic, hilarious clown. Hang on, guys. I am not talking about Jamie East. It is, of course, comedian Jacob Edwards. And finally, talking of moronic clowns, yes, this time I do mean the man who is sitting over there with unruly hair and ridiculous trousers. It's Jamie East! Jamie Superfans Bear! I almost touched her boobs then. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Right, okay. Now, last night we revealed this week's nominations twist. It was a bit on the side exclusive, which is #OBS. Tonight we'll be bringing you the results. It is going to be interesting. But before we do, we should get talking about the show we just watched, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
And I should learn how to talk. I've had 3 days off and I don't know what I'm doing. So, Angelica, it seems pretty relaxed in the house for once. Do you think we finally have a happy house?
I think tonight's show showed that they actually can be quite nice, because over the last few weeks they have been a bit vile to each other, let's be honest. It's been uncomfortable viewing and some harsh things have been said. So it's quite clever what Big Brother did. You know, they had to bond and sort of played on their vulnerable
They did it
points.
well.
Yeah, they did it really well. The confession box was genius.
We're going to talk about the confessions box in just a minute. Jamie, do you think the niceness has anything to do with the looming nominations process that they were all going through last night?
Well, they've talked about it quite a lot. I think it does a little bit because it's always on their minds kind of Sunday night. But I also think, again, the confessions box thing, it made people think about what they've done and seek redemption for their bad, nasty acts.
Yeah.
Do you think that they probably thought that housemates were watching and they should say the right thing as well?
Well, I think Big Brother has caught them out a few times, so they probably don't know who's watching and what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I do think they actually did take the time, like Jenny said, to think about what was being said and what they were saying and reflecting on their behaviour.
They were all sitting on the naughty step for a while, having a think about what they'd done.
Yes.
Totally.
Jacob, going back to the happiness of the house and how unusual it is, do you think Caroline's departure has anything to do with it?
Yeah, I think everyone is jacked up on sugar. I think that's...
They are, aren't they? It's all down to Caroline.
I think nominations are null and void. I would just be an angry bear if I'd had that much sugar over the course of 3 days. I think the house has lost its kind of pantomime villain.
Yes.
So I think a lot of other kind of simmering dislikes for different people are kind of coming out. Because she was like the focus, wasn't
Like
she?
who?
Like, I think Luke A is coming out of it quite badly at the moment.
Okay. We've got more to see on Luke A a little bit later on. It seems the harmony continued this morning as shock horror. They haven't been arguing at all. Take a look at this never-before-seen footage.
Looks like it's going to be an amazing day.
I know. I think it's a bit earlier today because my sunbed isn't in the...
Oh.
It isn't in the sun. Normally all three of the sunbeds are in the sun. Today it's not.
Let's touch them, they're still wet.
I think we should have a bit of a rain.
Yeah. Oh, I've got so really bad farts today. What's wrong?
Have you?
I think it's all roast.
Yeah, it probably is.
Roast dinners do that to me as well. Guys, is the harmony going to last in a house?
Of course it's not going to last. It actually made a very pleasant change to see a very harmonic, happy house.
Yeah.
And it was an enjoyable episode to watch. But there's no way it's going to last. As soon as they know who's up for nomination, it's all going to kick off.
So you think, as Jacob said, the simmering that's happening is
Yeah, it's
suddenly
only
gonna
temporary. It's
explode?
only temporary because most of them are all dislikable characters. You can name on one hand who you like, and it's all going to kick off.
Anybody think the harmony will last? Oh, we have one positive thinking gentleman in the audience.
I think it's going to be a bit strategic now we're approaching the final. People are going to be a bit nicer to each other. They want the votes. They want to stay in. They don't want to be nominated. So I think a few of them could be a bit nicer than they otherwise would have been.
Good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Especially Connor. I think Connor's playing a good game. He's been really nice because there's no... Like, I wanted him out a few weeks back, but even this week I was thinking, oh, well, he even massaged Dina's hands, He's making little steps.
He's been sitting back a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's mentioned a couple of times he just sits back and he watches everything happen and watches it all unfold.
Those two are desperate to apologise to each other. They're desperate to
This is your thing, isn't it,
my
Jamie?
theory. Connor and Dina are so close to actually just really getting to grips with it and apologising to each other.
Well, I think Connor's
is
afraid
desperate to apologise.
But I think he's afraid he'll actually get on with Dina.
He needs.
He'll look
Do you
like a
think?
complete idiot, won't he?
But I think
Because there's no reason to not get on with Dina. She seems like a nice girl.
Yeah, I
Who,
agree.
we've watched her for however many weeks now. But he just won't let it go.
No.
Yeah, but I think he knows that he has to, and if he does, it's anyone's game because after his comments earlier on in the series, he was stuffed. But he really needs to get over that, and he needs to tell her what he's done and apologise to her.
Yeah.
And then it's an open ballpark.
Okay, Jacob, what did you make to Ashley's reaction to Luke S's confession? He finally did it!
I think Ashley is someone who listens and then goes away into a dark corner and kind of computes what has actually gone in.
I don't think she does listen.
Do you think that she knew what he'd said?
No.
Did she get it?
No, not at all.
He did it in a very, very sneaky and brilliant way, though.
He brushed over it,
Yeah,
didn't
he's kind of, you'll never guess what I said. I just said this thing about Peter and Jordan and Mark Wright, and it was ever so funny. I feel a bit like I might come across a bit bad. What he forgot to say is that the bit where he said he just went in there and get with any old bird.
Yeah.
Didn't mention that bit, funnily enough.
Yeah, he didn't actually say what happened.
No.
He sort of skirted her and she's like, oh, what? Yeah.
And then I think she thinks it's a photo shoot, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She mentioned a shoot, so who knows what she thinks. Do you think he was right, though, to confess to her, Angelica?
Yeah, because he started panicking because who knows who's watching Big Brother's confession box. I think he's worried that'll come out, and I think he cares what people think of him. He's really showy. Yeah. That's why he's got his, the lip mark on his bicep.
Yeah.
He wants to win it badly.
Yeah.
And he's not going to win it if people think he's been a complete knob.
Yeah.
I think that whole...
Jacob, what do you make to Ashley having elocution lessons?
Elocutional.
I just love the way she talks. I think she kind of starts talking, and there's like a noise that comes out. And then every so often there is a thought from her brain which kind of interrupts the noise that's coming out of her mouth. I think it would be a shame. I think she's the most genuine person in there, and I think she's great, and I think she should just stick to what she's got.
I did kind of buy her apology as well this evening. I think it seemed really genuine.
Yeah.
I think it shows her to being a nice girl. Very quickly, what was your little comment then?
Oh, God, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, they could make a whole show about her having
Ashley
elocution lessons.
Yes. So that's what this lot have got to say. But if there's something that you guys would like to get off your chest, then Jamie is going to be in the phone room, and he is happy to lend an ear. Look how happy this little face is. Look how happy it is. Oh, it's really happy. Right, after the break, we'll be revealing the results of this week's nominations. I haven't put my belt on and my jeans are falling down. But if you can't wait until then, head to the website where you can find out who is up for eviction right now. So we'll see you in a bit. right. We may be in the shadow of the main show, but we stand strong. Yeah! We are proud of our lack of morality. Yeah! Our sinful behaviour. Yeah! And our ridiculous obsession with exclusives.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Right, it's Monday, it's 10:16, it's 5-star, and it's part 2 of Bet on the Side. What does that mean? Nominations. Right, I love this bit. It's time to get serious. Can we have a lighting change and tension music, please? Let's find out who will be fighting for survival this week. Pray silence. It's Big Brother.
This is Big Brother. This week, housemates will not be nominating. Instead, housemates, friends and family will be nominating on their behalf.
You are?
Whoa.
I'm nominated.
Oh, yeah. The first nomination will be... Becky.
Oh, God.
Second nomination is... it's going to be Scott.
Well, my first nomination is Ashley. Second nomination would be Becky.
Oh, my God.
My first nomination, that's hard. Connor. And my second nomination is Ashley.
My first nomination is for Dina.
How hard does she look on TV? Go.
My second nomination is Lucky. My first nomination is Dina.
Oh.
My second nomination is for Luke A.
My first nomination is for Luke A. He said, she respects me like she respects her BMI.
You disgusting person, Luke A. My goodness. My goodness, honey. Brilliant, Sissy, well done.
My second nomination is for Dina.
Oh, no, it's not me, Donna. I didn't.
But isn't it Alice's goal?
That's just...
First nomination is going to be Luke A.
Short and sweet.
The second nomination is Adam.
Dude, honestly, my mum's on cloud 9. She wouldn't, yeah.
No, totally fine.
My first nomination is Adam.
He's fucking huge.
Oh, he's massive, my dad. He's like he's 6'5".
For some reason, I thought he'd be bald-head.
The second nomination is Luke A.
My first nomination is Becky.
Love you, babe.
That's fair enough.
My second nomination is Ashley.
Oh, wow.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are Ashley, Becky,
Becky, yeah. I got 3.
Dina, and Luke A. These 4 housemates will face this week's public vote.
So, to confirm, the housemates facing the public vote this week are Ashley, Becky, Dina and Luke A. Can we have the lights back up, please? So, we saw Becky's sister give her reasons for her nomination this week, which will make sense later on in the show. But if you want to see all the reasons why they're up, then make sure you catch the highlight show tomorrow evening. So, are the right people up? Yes. Oh, yes! You are so dominant tonight.
Yes. I just hate Becky a lot.
Why?
Because she's just a snake and just disgusting and a disappointment.
So, really?
I thought she was going to be fantastic, but she's just annoying.
And aside from Becky...
I don't like Dina either. I just don't like...
Are we going to be here all night?
Just don't like humans.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I think...
let's Paul, let me get to this gentleman.
Okay, so I agree with Becky and is it Ashley?
Why so?
Because obviously their characteristics haven't been too good. Becky's not very nice, and Ashley the same. But I think Connor should have been there as well, because people are forgetting what he said about the epilator and how he was to Dina. Okay. So I think that he should be up as well, and maybe Luke S, because obviously his fake relationship.
Oh, Angelica, would the result have been the same if it had been regular noms?
No, it'd have been different.
Who do you think would have been up?
I think Connor. I'm with you. I think Connor, Luke S, and Becky and Ashley. I think they've had a rough week and a half, and I think they should really have been up. I mean, but it's different as well when you're in the house or when you're out the house, and like some of them said, you know, their parents probably not thinking about who they want to vote for, really. You know, when you're affected by something, you really know what you're doing.
Yes.
But then I think it's going to be difficult because it's going to be even more personal. So I'm quite interested to see how...
They have a biased view, don't they?
Yeah.
Friends and family, because it's obviously their loved ones in there.
But they also pick out the bits that they know their sons and their daughters and stuff like that more than anybody else. They know the bits that get to them the most. They can tell when they're really upset.
Yeah.
So they know
the things that we wouldn't necessarily see.
Exactly, or pick up on. Yeah.
Okay. Jacob, Luke A got the most votes from friends and family. Are you surprised?
What does he expect? I think he's got... Who's his friend in the house? Adam?
Adam and Dina?
Yeah, Adam
Sarah.
and Dina.
We saw Sarah pinching his
Even
trees.
Scott. I don't think Scott
Maybe.
would have voted for him. I don't think Scott would have voted for him.
You know,
I think he would have been safe if it had just been the housemates nominating.
I think he's going to be the person who, when he gets out of the house and looks back, is going to be the most kind of embarrassed about.
Really?
Like the.
What do you
like
guys
the
think?
house has got to him.
Shall I come to you? You're shaking your head vigorously.
Personally, most embarrassed, I would imagine, would be one who's left recently, Caroline.
Caroline?
I imagine 5 years' time when she watches herself, she'll be very embarrassed.
Do you know what? That girl is so sure of herself that I'm not sure she would. I think she thinks that whatever she does is absolutely fine. She lives on another planet. You're not Luke. How is Luke going to react, do you think?
As badly as I think we'll probably see in a bit. I think he's tried so hard to be everybody's friend, and I think he's very much reminds me of Aaron in the sense that he is a big fan of Big Brother, and he's watched and he's studied, and he's the one that kind of talks about Big Brother more than any other housemate in the house to other housemates when they've come out and spoken. They're always saying Luke A is the one that's always saying, "Oh, that'll be in your best bits, etc., etc., etc." So I think he's studied Big Brother more than any, and he'll be disappointed in himself that he's now up for eviction.
Okay. Luke, S and Sarah received no votes. Were you surprised by that?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, no.
I'm not that scary.
I'll speak for him, don't
Can we be friends?
I wasn't surprised at wasn't surprised at Sarah, but
Don't
Luke
look
S.
down.
Luke S should have been up, definitely.
Luke S should have been up.
Yeah, it's fake. He's like false. He's not a very nice person. He's lied to Ashley and he's trying to explain to her, but very sketchily. I didn't like it.
Okay. And you were...
Yeah, I mean, how can Ashley's dad not put Luke up? Yeah. You know, was watching the programme we're watching?
We actually spoke to Ashley's brother on the phone, and he did say that, you know, that they didn't kind of blame him, that it was kind of under pressure, and they didn't really see it in a bad way.
Yeah.
So Lucas was worried that he was hated by the outside world after that task. Do you think, Jacob, that this proves it wrong for him?
I just think there are people in the house who are disliked more than him.
Right.
But he is, for me, the person who kind of tries to make it look as if he cares the least about what's going on outside the house.
Right.
But he's one of the people who cares the most.
Do you think he falls into that floater category? Because no, like a housemate floater.
Get on a toilet brush.
Because we saw Connor tonight talk about, the floaters, watch them all. But does Luke S fit into that category as well, do you think?
Yeah, I think he's a floater. Maybe Sarah. They're just there.
Are they floaters or are they just not quite as bonkers as the others?
Yeah, maybe they're just normal. They're just normal and everyone's mad.
I think he wants to seem quite aloof. Like the whole onion thing, I think day to day that wouldn't bother him. But as soon as that was said on TV...
I think he does care what people think about him in the house and out the house. I just think there's some people who like
the thing in the photo shoot thing, as soon as you said that, he knew that he dropped a massive bollock, literally.
Yeah,
and he panicked.
You've been waiting for ages to say that, Jay, haven't you?
Sorry?
You've been waiting for ages to say that. He dropped a massive bollock, literally. Right, that is what this lot have got to say. Unfortunately, we've run out of time on that debate. But let's see how the housemates have been dealing with the news of the eviction.
No, he said something, she's got more respect for me than a BMI or something.
Yeah.
She's got
that is disgusting.
Yeah, she's got as much
that is absolutely, to say that to a girl is To say that to a girl is absolutely disgusting. I think it's disgusting. How dare he say that? How dare he? It's disgusting.
Look at him, look at him, look at him.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Is that just not over the top, or is it me? I really want to go and apologise to her, but while she's like that...
You've apologised already, haven't you?
The BMI thing?
No. Okay.
No, I don't.
Please.
Luke, I do not.
What I said, I'm sorry. I'm 100% sorry about it. You're not even going to hear me out. You're not going to hear me out.
I do not want to hear you out, Luke. I've never...
All right, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Tried apologising, but not happening.
I've never had a more exciting 20 minutes in my whole entire life. I couldn't have got put up for eviction any better way.
I'm really confused. Is she upset or is she happy? What's happening?
As much as people don't like Becky, I think that was out of order because, like, oh, you just don't say that. I know what it's like to be in that position.
You don't
it's not
say that.
on.
Very quickly, so we'll go
Yeah,
to Ray.
she's right, but he obviously didn't think she was going to find out about it, so in his defence...
Everyone's saying things in there that they don't think people are going to find out about. Right, we know who's up, but who is going to go? That is entirely down to you. Here's how you save your fave. This week, Ashley, Dina, Luke and Becky all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 0901 61617 and add the number of the housemate. From a mobile, call 65058 and add the number of the housemate. For Ashley, add 01. For Dina, add 08. For Luke, add 10. For Becky, add 17. Calls cost no more than 36p from BT landlines or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. If you usually vote by Facebook, technical reasons mean that voting is currently unavailable. Other voting routes are open and will close in Friday's live eviction show. Further updates will be posted on Facebook. Votes cast after the lines close won't count, but you may still be charged. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, the show that lets anyone come in our sweaty box. Stay with us. So Ashley, Becky, Dina and Luke are going to be facing the public vote this week. How do you think they're taking it? Well, I'm guessing that Luke and Dina are having a calm convo in the garden about being themselves. Becky is absolutely fuming, and Dina doesn't know. Ashley doesn't know what the fuck she's done wrong. Do you know what I mean? Right, watch this. It's pretty unbelievable. Who is sitting with who?
Adam, would you lick Connor's arsehole for a cigarette?
One cigarette? No.
2 cigarettes.
No.
But it's shaven. It's not hair. It's shaven. How many cigarettes would you want to lick his arsehole?
Once I said that, not for one.
You're like, not for one. How many would you do it for?
I would not lick Connor's arsehole at all.
For 20?
No.
20 cigarettes right now.
No.
All you have to do is just go...
And then I would give you an extra 20 on top just for the feeling of it.
That's called prostitution.
Would you?
You would.
No, I would not.
You would.
Would not.
For 40 cigarettes.
Lick Connor's asshole?
Yeah, just
would
one.
that would
just one
put
little
me
stroke.
that would put me.
For that I would. Yeah.
No.
40 cigarettes. Yeah.
Well, that's all right then. So you would lick Luke's ass, yeah.
Connor integrating with the outsiders. And talk about TMI to me. What about that? That was graphic. Right, so that's how they're reacting after the nominations reveal. But what have they been up to this week? Here to explain what is really going on within the bungalow is Dr. Pam Spur. Hello, Pam.
Hello,
nice
gorgeous.
to see you again. So what have you noticed this week?
This is the perfect time in the series to talk about LTR. That's long-term resilience.
Okay.
The special forces look for this when they're putting people in a dangerous situation with lots of stresses and strains over a long period. Now, I think this week we should look at Sarah because she's
Sarah?
Well, she's been demonstrating good levels of LTR until this point, and she'd be dead pleased to know that just like the Queen, She's so much like the Queen, who also has LTR. So what's happened in the last week, though, is we've seen it crumble, and this is the critical phase, 6 to 7 weeks in, where even if you've started well, you can start showing the signs, and it's Caroline she had a run-in with, it was Dina she had a run-in with, Becky she had a run-in with.
Why do you think it's starting to happen now?
Because this is the point where if you don't have true LTR, and and she's kept it, she's kept her nose clean. And I think that's due to a lot of the sort of personality traits she has.
Okay.
But she's kept her nose clean until this point. And at some point, all that you've been bottling up and keeping calm, it has to come out.
Okay. Shall we have a look at her and Becky in action?
Yes.
Let's have a look.
Literally, you might only have 2 days left and I might only have like a week left. I'm not bloody sitting here falling out with my friends.
I don't want to fly with you, that's why I want to speak to you.
Away, sorry.
Becky, I don't want to fly with you. If I didn't want to fly with you, I wouldn't speak to you again.
Like Dina and Caroline and stuff, and I would just thought...
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just like, I understand that.
Don't say it, like, just don't bring it up in front of people like that, because it's just cringe-worthy.
I just said, Becky, all I said to you was, are you annoyed at me? That's it.
And you was just like, that's why I was a bit upset, and...
I wasn't upset.
You just said that, but that's why I'm a bit upset with you, because you seemed angry.
I thought, you did see I'm angry at me.
So what do you make of that, Pam?
Well, it's a classic symptom of your LTR crumbling, because normally she'd have great judgment and she wouldn't tackle Becky like that, because everyone in the house knows Becky does not like it when you come up to her and try and have a conversation about an issue.
So that's not Sarah sticking up for herself?
No, that is just about not picking her battle wisely, and just her judgment is a bit lacking at this point. Before, I think of it a few weeks ago, she might have tried tackling Becky, see that she can't get anywhere with Becky, and left it.
But she kept at it. She kept on it.
Exactly.
So how do you tackle someone like Becky then, if she doesn't want to?
Well, with Becky, you always with something like that, you have to catch her when she's on a high. So if she's just had a lot of fun with something, that's the point to say, oh God, it's great when you're like this, but really we need to sort of backtrack, and can we talk about what happened the other day? So you always have to catch her on a high.
So do you think the housemates are seeing Sarah in a different light now?
Oh, so much in a different light. I mean, look at Luke S., Connor, and Becky the other day were saying she's so gullible. She's being like sucked into the the outsiders group. And of course, the outsiders. There, she said to Adam how she trusts the outsiders. She goes up and squeezes Luke A.'s cheeks, showing that she really wants to be part of the group. So everyone is seeing her in this different light.
Yeah, she still seems to float quite well, though, doesn't she?
She
between
floats
the groups?
quite well, but this time the emphasis has gone towards the outsiders. And Scott, of course, they had their moment last night where they were saying, wouldn't it be nice if each other won? Lovely moment.
So where else have you seen people's tolerance levels tested and pushed?
Well, when you look at people like, say, Luke A., Adam, Luke S., Connor, in a sense, they've all had good levels of LTR. The box task last night, though, that was the real test of their LTR. And amazingly, of course, Dina just showed she pulled it out of the bag too. And again, she's been one of these ones who's been able to cope quite well with all the stresses and strains and not have major bust-ups very frequently.
Was that more a test of egos, though? Because it was very much like a bit of a standoff, wasn't it? It's like, I ain't moving, I am not moving.
What it was symbolic of the outsiders and the insiders.
It was a real cockfight. Sorry,
it is,
but it was.
It is. It was a very big cockfight, wasn't it? And so what we saw with them was that Luke A standing off, Luke A's concentration. He was determined not to go before Luke S. Then, of course, we had with Adam and Connor, that altercation.
Yeah.
But the thing is about Luke A., when you looked at his facial expression, there was no way he was going to give up. And Luke S. realized that. The thing is, I think Luke S. felt he had the upper hand anyway, and so he was quite happy to go before Luke A.
Okay. We saw Adam and Connor have a heated conversation during the task. Let's take a look at it.
The people that you choose to hang around with and your actions shows that you don't care about anybody else but you, and that's it.
So you're saying because I was Caroline's friend that I don't care about what everybody else thinks?
Yeah, obviously.
Right. So Scott was Caroline's friend, so he was pissed off, so you think he doesn't care?
Yeah, he didn't know, though.
Yeah, I don't know. But he reacted differently.
Yeah, he did react differently. He reacted angry and upset.
Yeah, because he takes life too seriously. I don't take life too seriously. We're on a fucking studio on a TV show, and it's a fucking chance of a lifetime, and I do not give a fuck what happens on this show. I'm not worried about people's feelings on here.
So what do you make of that?
Well, what we see is, of course, it's two alpha males posturing. They want to sort of see each other out through both their words and their body language. But notice whose feet were doing the flight or fight business. It was Connor's feet. He was like tapping, do I go, do I stay? So he was actually feeling more insecure in that issue. And also, if you saw Adam, he was very erect. Although he was crossing his arms in a very defensive gesture, he was still standing very tall, trying to absolutely dominate Connor, who was getting more and more upset by it. So in a sense, Adam kind of won out on that alpha male battle.
We saw Connor there mention that this is a set and this is a game show. So is the game playing becoming more evident this week?
Certainly everybody goes in there with a game plan. It's a fallacy that a game plan has to be negative. And what we've seen this week is two types of game plans come to the fore. There's the ego power game plan, which is a dominant plan where you very much think about yourself, and that's kind of Connor. A lot of his behavior, like after Chocolate Gate, laughing in everybody's faces. So that in that way, your plan is to kind of dominate your way through the house. And on the other hand, we have the ego enhancement type of game plan, and that's Scott. And a lot of that has to do with Scott's personality. I call him like the chocolate box effect, because you open the lid, he's got a characteristic for everybody, which is why he's always kind of
So he adapts.
He does, and he sailed below
everyone.
the sort of nominations level for so long because he doesn't annoy people enough. But he's got the playful side, which, say, Becky loves. He's got the assertive side where people admire the fact that he can tell, he'd tell Caroline off about something, he'd tell Becky off about something. And he's also got that very smart side where, with the political speech, he could have had the cult of Scott. They were hanging on every word of his. I would have joined the cult.
Okay, Pam, I'm so sorry we've run out of time. Dr. Pam Spur, everyone. Right, speaking of enlightenment, Jamie, are you there? Jay?
I am.
Jamie, I love that.
Do you like that?
The gentlemen that did these caricatures of us are fabulous, aren't they?
I know, they're lovely. Look at yours. Not being funny, but you've had some work done.
I know. They're lifted and much bigger.
Your hair. Thank you very much for those. First up, thank you to Sean Smith. Thank you to Sean Smith for those brilliant caricatures. Right, you guys are loving a bit of time on the phone with me, it seems, and apparently there are some people on the lines right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, they sure are.
Good. Okay, who's up?
We've got...
Stop laughing.
We've got Sharon from Chippenham.
Hello, Sharon from Chippenham. How are you?
Hello, Jamie. Well, actually, I'm absolutely furious.
Not with me?
No, not with you. It's actually a story about my friend's dog, Bella, and she's a huge fan of Big Brother. She watches the show every night, sitting in her doggy pushchair. I mean, that pushchair is the canine equivalent of the diary room chair in her eyes.
Sorry, whoa, let me just stop you there.
Yes.
You're phoning up about your friend's dog?
Yes.
Okay.
Who watches Big Brother in her pushchair. Have you got a photo of her?
Do we have a photo? Yes, we've got a photo, apparently.
Okay, yes.
Can we see a
Anyway, yesterday,
Hang on, is that the dog in the pushchair?
Yes, there she is. That's Bella.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, yesterday, some moron stole her pushchair from the driveway. I mean, as you can imagine, Bella is absolutely devastated. And I just want that lowlife who took her pushchair to give it back to her.
Yeah, well, if you're out there and you've nicked that pushchair and it smells a bit doggy, you've stolen Bella's pushchair. Give the pushchair back. Do let us know if you get your pushchair back. And if anyone wants to donate a pushchair, I'm sure we can put them in touch. Thank you very much for your call. Let's move on, shall we? Who have we got?
We've got Joan from Preston.
Joan from Preston. Have you got an animal without a pushchair?
No, I haven't, Jamie.
Good. What would you like to talk about?
Luke A, please.
Okay. Go for your life.
Right. Well, you might not like it, but I don't like Luke A.
I don't mind it. I don't mind which housemate anybody likes or doesn't like. Why don't you like Luke A?
Right, thank you. Well, I think he's a smug, look at me, sneaky, poison-mouthed bore.
Why?
He's got no sense of humour whatsoever, and he's a very bad loser. And if I started saying why, I would be on too long, Jamie.
Okay.
But if people have been watching the show, they must surely realise what he is.
Do you think he's in a spot of danger this week then?
Definitely. And please, everybody, don't vote the girls out.
Well,
they're all 10 times more genuine than he'll ever be.
There are we always get a mixed response for all housemates in the house. Thank you very much for your call, though. Who else have we got now? Don't laugh.
Don't stop me. Oh God.
Another facelift.
Carrie.
Sorry.
It's Carrie from Dudley.
Don't know what's so funny about you, Carrie from Dudley. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. And there's nothing funny about me.
Yeah. How disrespectful are you? What are you laughing at?
How nasty is she?
She's not nasty. She's like,
Only joking,
I'm not
Kate.
hanging this out. I must confess, she's laughing about a very crude joke I made before we came on air. That's what she's laughing about, aren't you? It was to do with the vagina. It was disgusting. Carry on.
Oh, please, get Ashley or Becky out, please, Jamie.
I don't have those powers.
Why not?
Unfortunately. Well, you know, they try and stem my flow. You know what I'm saying? But Karen, why Ashley and Becky?
Oh, because I just don't like him.
Any particular reason?
Oh, I can't say on air, but you can get the gist. Can't really say what I want to say. I've been told no swearing, no this, no that, so I can't tell you. Sorry.
You can say what you fucking want, but unfortunately we've run out of time. That's all the calls we've got time for. Cut her off quick! I think we've all learnt something from tonight, haven't we, guys? Number one, don't steal pushchairs from dogs, I think. I might need to take a moment to take it all in. Whilst I'm doing that, check out what happened when I tested Caroline's knowledge of Scott. She ordered enough chocolate to put Willy Wonka to shame and braved the spinning roundabouts in excess of 1 mile per hour, all with a towel wrapped permanently around her head. But they all pale into nothingness when compared with, concentrate, housemate or best mate. Caroline has chosen Scott as her favourite housemate.
I don't know why.
Should she answer our questions about Scott correctly, she gets to leave with her head held high. If she fails, then she faces the horror of a pie in the face.
Oh my god.
This week's pie features something Caroline isn't overly fond of.
Is it fish eyes?
It's fish eyes.
Are you joking? Oh my... Oh!
Caroline, they
You
look like
can't.
they're watching you.
You can't do that to me again.
You ready?
Yes.
What is Scott's biggest phobia? Is it A, frogs, B, cockroaches, or C, rapscallions?
Cockroaches.
That is wrong. The answer is frogs. What would Scott's rapper name be? Would it be A, Yellow Reggae, B, Scotty Squire, or C, Scottalicious?
A, Scotty Reggae.
You're going for A, Yellow Reggae?
I don't even know. I literally haven't got a clue.
It is actually Scotty Esquire. Terribly. It's almost like you got pissed last night. Where did Scott predict he would come in Big Brother? Is it
First,
A,
definitely
eighth,
first.
B, first, or C, dragged out by security at the
He is
auditions?
Mr. Self-obsessed. I'd go for first.
First?
Although realistically, would he actually admit to... Yeah, I'll go for eighth.
You're wrong, it was actually first.
Oh, I got it right.
You should have gone with your gut instinct. If Scott had to marry an animal, what would it be? A dog, B, a cat, or C, a dragon-sized moth?
Dog?
That's correct.
Yes!
Dog.
Yes.
Clawing back a small
I know him
victory there.
so well.
Does Scott believe in aliens?
Oh God, I hope not. He's like to say something really weird though, like to get like attention. So like, he probably said yes.
He did say yes, and he said, I am one.
Oh no, oh no.
To steal one of your phrases, you must have the IQ of a palm tree.
Oh God.
Are you ready to take it like a man?
No.
We don't do it really. It's just that we don't do it really.
Oh my God, can I go and wash?
Welcome back to Bit on the Side. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have been lusting after the latest news from the house. I just can't help it. Here's today's news. At 11:29 this morning, Dina does some exercise of a different kind.
Pause. I don't want to ever do that. It goes hot. I might just leave this on just now. See what's the crack.
Oh, I'll do the mirrors.
I'm getting cold sore.
Maybe she's been kissing Ashley. Don't tell Lucas. And let's hope that the wind doesn't change. At 1:56 this afternoon, Lucas lets his hands do the talking.
See how flexible I am?
You're not very.
No. Can't even do that. Can't even, that is not even straight. That is, like, the straight, like, put it up, push it up.
Keep your legs straight.
Like, that's it.
That?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Oh, God. Got no bra on with all the jelly on a plate.
Watching that reminds me of my first date with Mr. Willis. And finally at 4:38 this afternoon, the nominations get on top of Luke A.
The comment that I made about Becky's BMI totally was like in the heat of the moment, and as soon as it left my lips, I regretted it, but obviously I didn't realise it would be broadcast to her. Becky's in there like shouting about it like really loud at the top of her lungs, how disgusted she is with me. It's quite awkward. I feel like this big. I don't know if there's any point in me being in here anymore. I mean, what's the point in putting myself through all this shit? I didn't sign up for this.
What didn't you sign up for, Luke?
For being shown as an arsehole. Every one of those people, when I first met them, I really tried to be nice to them. You know, tried to be civil to them. Now look at it. I'm so sorry for what I said to her.
Luke A probably shouldn't have said that. So that was today's news from the house. Right, let's go into the sweaty box to see Rich. How you doing, Rich?
Hello, all right, how you going?
I am good, thank you. We are going to be catching up with digital in a minute, but first we're going to head up to the house because Jamie's up there. Jay, what's going on up there?
Luke A's still being very pensive and withdrawn. He's in
Is he sat there with Dina and Adam?
He's with Dina and Adam, yeah, he's just behind Adam. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, I can see his arm, yeah.
Looks like they've enjoyed a lovely dinner of Nutella or chocolate spread and pancake lasagna, which is obviously what we all wanted to see.
Oh my goodness.
Ashley, apparently earlier on, has decided that if she's evicted on Friday, she's going to jump on the first plane to Ibiza. The other housemates pointed out to her that she can't do that because she's got to do a week on bots.
Yeah.
Her response was, she's not going to do bots. How dare she?
What?
How dare she?
Well, I'll remind her of that when she comes out of that house.
Exactly.
If she comes out of that house, that is.
What else has been happening? Ashley and Lucas are back being romantic. She tried to cut his armpit hair earlier on.
Oh, nice. As you do. Now
yeah.
Sarah's just joined them.
There she is. What else?
Is she firmly ensconced with that group now, would you say?
It looks like it, yeah. It looks like it. Becky and Scott are far over there having a chat amongst themselves, but that's about it, actually. Emma, I'll throw it back to you and your sweaty box.
Oh, okay, thanks, Jay. Thank you very much, thank you very much. So,
yes.
Rich, what has the lovely online community been saying about nominations this week?
Loving it. Absolutely loving it, yeah.
Happy with the twist?
Ecstatic with the twist, yeah. Even Aisling, former Big Brother girl, has got involved.
Love Aisling.
She's, oh no! I hope Becky and Ashley go.
Oh.
But I'll tell you what we do have. We have a little clip for you.
Okay, let's have a quick look.
This is what happened with Luke A straight after that was all revealed that you saw earlier.
It's just one thing. Everyone has said lots of nasty things in here. It's not just you. That's just one thing.
Terrible thing to say. Terrible.
You've apologised, right?
I've tried.
Okay, we're out of time, sorry, Rich. That is all online, though, if you'd like to see all of it. Thanks to all of our guests this evening. Tomorrow, David Ramsden, Natalie Cassidy and Helen Lederer, plus Bodger and Badger are going to be here. Up next, it's Banged Up Abroad. Good night.